My presentation is in two parts. In the first part, I will show the effect of the digital revolution, what we went through in the last 15 years, which would give us a hint what AI and how AI will affect our future life. So, from banking perspective, digitalization, I mean smart devices and internet penetration brought a huge transformation. Today, you can open a bank account and security account without going into the branch. You can manage your financials on your smart devices, and you don't need to go into a bank branch, traveling, queuing, waiting in the branch. You can basically manage your financials on your smartphone. In terms of lending, the last things you have to sign the document because the regulation haven't allowed us yet to sign this electronically. But in case of current account, you can sign your contract digitally. So this brings quite a revolutionary phase, and the efficiency of the banking or Gránit Bank is more than 20% better than the banking average. The cost-income ratio is 34%, while the banking average is 44%. It is a great cost advantage. That's why we can offer preferential condition for the clients. We can grow very fast. You can see that balance sheet growth was 40%, while the banking average was only 5%. In the meantime, we also reach above the average profitability. We measure it on our own capital. So return on equity is close to 30%, while the banking average is only 20%. So this completely redefined the banking in the last 15 years. That was only 15 years. And this is just an award, I skip it. But what can AI bring to the financial sector? According to experts, this is a McKinsey analysis, AI, simple AI, generative AI, and agentic AI can bring or raise additional value to the banking sector, 17 to 26 trillion US dollar, while for the whole economy. And in terms of banking and financial industry, yearly 200 billion US dollar additional value can be created by AI. This equals to the yearly GDP of Hungary. What additional value can AI bring to us? So this is a huge opportunity, and I would like to focus on the opportunity and the promising use cases, while I think other presenter will focus more on the risk side. So what is a huge difference between AI, and AI went through a very rapid development in the last years. It was a sleeping beauty until 2012, when deep learning AI technologies appeared, and that gives a fast development of AI. So traditional AI only can solve tight narrow problems on a structured database. it's like it's like face recognition, and we also use in Gránit Bank when somebody opens an account with selfie behind an AI compare the photo of the client to a database. The next one is generative AI, when generating new content based on a non-structured database. It's like co-piloting functions, summarizing texts, which is very important, but I will show the accuracy is not so good still. And agentic AI, which can automate complex workflows, but human define, and also can on an unstructured database and gives back a structured answer. This is what a simple use case when a bank expert defines the task. A work planning agent manages the work, processing agents finds the best way to solve it. Using our databases, I mean the data have to input in this system, and then gives feedback. For example, sending an email, and then a banking teller, and this is very important, revise it and control this process. This is the large language models that appeared in the last year. So the previous last year. It's you can see that's very fierce competition on these fields. Open source and closed source models are available now, but this is only only a small part when we would like to complete a complex task. Because large language models accuracy is only 5 to 15%, and it's good to summarize and translate texts. But the agentic RAG technology gives the additional complexity and accuracy based on these large language models. How it works, a simple use case what we use. Don't worry, I will don't go through the whole process. But this is the RAG technology model, which produces complex answers to a non-structured question. So the basic steps is the following. The incoming question is will be transformed into a vectors, and then the AI collect all the history connecting to the topic what we are asking, and then AI select the relevant databases, and out of the relevant databases collecting the relevant information. Because one thing is very important, that we have to collect the smallest amount of data that is necessary, but this smallest amount of data should contain all the relevant information, because then the model can give the best answer out of this database. So the next step, and this database is also transformed into vectors, I mean into codes, and the system compares these vectors, and based on the similarity produces an answer, and at the end a tool selector revise the answer, whether it's a relevant answer or it's not a relevant answer. What's important in this chart, that you can see this ChatGPT sign. So only in these cases where you can see we asking the ChatGPT, all the other processes is a complex non-ChatGPT based processes, which makes us possible to give a right answer. And it's not only a very challenging task to give the right answer, but also what is very challenging, not to give inappropriate, rude answer. And the third one is the AI. When the AI haven't found the right answer, they should conclude that there is no answer to this question based on the database. And this is anyway, this is the most challenging task in this respect. What to me was astonishing when I hear it first. So not finding the right answer is the most challenging thing. How we can use this AI solution for use cases when we automate processes, when we fill in the for example, mortgage agreement with the necessary data with the AI. We can use it in customer interactions. We can use it in our internal processes when all our banking employees can have an own artificial intelligence helping their daily work, and we can use it in new offers when the client meet artificial agent to discuss their financial needs. And this is what we call Gránit Guru, this financial agent. And so this financial agent is particular because you can interrupt the AI, and an AI will react it. So not only give back the imprinted answers, they can change change the conversation according to the client's need. What is, I think, for me when I saw this first, was astonishing when artificial agents can really contact you and change the way of the course of conversation. So far, we are quite advanced in our testing. It's 80% plus in terms of analysis of clients' financial profiles, 90+% accuracy in terms of conversational-based loan application. What we think that AI in the future will affect all our tasks, so internal and also our external client relationship. You can see here. So it's really a next big efficiency boost for the financial sectors when we use this AI properly. What we think that AI will increase user experience further to the digitalization, and also is an internal process efficiency boost. But we think so far that we also would like to keep the traditional banking values, as it's very important, the equity, the security of the banking operation, sustainability, expertise, transparency, and trust. So we think that keep control of AI is very important, and our intention makes AI good or bad. So it also depends on everybody how we use AI. Thank you very much for the